I'd known you were this pretty, I would have returned that first phone call of yours right away.
The fact that it's a true story is so romantic. I can't fathom, there is no definition of romance if this isn't it.
My husband and I met through the whale rescue. He was Colonel Tom Carroll, and he was up there in Barrow saving the whales. So this is a very, very personal story for us. I was a staffer in the West Wing of the White House at the time. Ronald Reagan stopped by my office in the West Wing on his way to the residence one night, and he said, he said, Bonnie, he said, you're in the National Guard, aren't you? I said, yes. And he goes, there's whales on television, and it's something about the National Guard and Greenpeace, and they're coming together to save the whales. He said, find out how we can help. Calling someone who knew someone who called someone, I eventually got up to Colonel Carroll, who was on site up in Barrow.
Colonel, they need you inside. The White House is on the phone.
Tell them I'll call them back.
That first phone conversation was incredible.
Kelly Myers.
They felt some electricity over the telephone line. I mean, she had no idea what she was getting into.
A few minutes into the conversation, we just said to each other, where have you been? We stayed in touch. We talked every day and sometimes through the nights.
Her whole experience was that of a true Hollywood ending. They ended up getting married in Washington, him in his full regalia and her in this beautiful wedding dress.
You'd think it's the kind of thing that a screenwriter would just put in. It's almost unbelievable, but there are a number of things like that in this story.
And again, it's real, so, everybody can go and just sort of freak out about the nature of these two people coming together through this circumstance. It's incredibly powerful. It's awesome.